What are a couple of things that you think are absolutely essential for us to do to get costs, inflation under control? And do you think the president hit those marks tonight?
Yeah, I think he tried really hard. I mean, he pointed out something that most people don't know, that a third of the inflation we had last year was just new and used cars because of the chip shortage. You know, my family's been in the car business 50 years, and the cars were all selling it at sticker, not at invoice. The other big thing is gas, and that's what people see every day. It's like $3.60 right now for average gallon of gas in the DC area. But he talked about 60 billion barrels of oil being released worldwide, half of that in the US from the strategic oil reserves. So really trying to understand that, yeah, Saudi Arabia, Russia may be cutting back on oil, but we have the reserves to bring the prices down.
When we talk about supply chains and everything and how the global economy is everything is interconnected, is it within the realm of leaders like yourself and the president, leaders within the United States, to be able to bring costs and things like that under control?
Yeah, you know, it's difficult. We don't have typically really good tools to do it. You know, the traditional way you bring down inflation is you raise the interest rates. But you don't want to do that now because we're still in the middle of a recovery. We created 6.5 million jobs in the last year, but there's still 5 million people unemployed. So that's not the right tool right now, even though Jay Powell and the Federal Reserve may ratchet it up a little bit. What Joe Biden talked about tonight is bringing costs down. You know, a lot of Republicans would say this inflation is driven because wages are rising too fast. Well, we like wages rising fast. We don't want people to stop making more money. We just want them to have to spend less money. So cleaning up the supply chains, getting a lot more gasoline into the system, that'll help a lot.
Just one last question, and that's on Ukraine. The administration, in your view, is it doing all it can to contain Russia's aggression here?
Yeah, there's more that they could do, but they're trying to make sure that they can ratchet it up if things get worse or ratchet it back if things get better. You know, if you shoot all of your ammunition in the first round, you got nothing left to do tomorrow or the next day. But there's an amazing amount of pressure. The Russian ruble is worth less than a penny. The Russian stock market's fallen 40% and it's closed for the time being. The Russians are really hurting because of Putin's mistake.